Hey everybody. So, I just want to put kind of like a disclaimer. The people I'm going to be talking about are primarily children, like teenagers, young teens, and from anybody who's born before 1994. Born, before Kurt Cobain killed himself. What I want to talk about is a group of people who I personally think are more cancerous than weeaboos and furries. Maybe not more, but on the same level. And these are those Nirvana fans that if you're still in like middle school or high school, you'll see these kids wearing fucking shirts that say Bleach or Nevermind or Eturo, and just whatever, like their album shirts or one of their fucking concert shirts, which clearly they bought on Amazon, not at a fucking concert. And what pisses me off is just the way that how obsessed they are with Nirvana. Personally, I think Nirvana is okay. I like some of their songs. I love Kurt Cobain's voice, but I'm way more of a Foo Fighters fan. I think Dave Grohl is much better just as a person and as a musician. That's my opinion. I'm not going to fucking argue about it. What I'm going to say, though, is that these kids who are like I'm just going to primarily say within the ages of 12 and 16, late middle schoolers, early high schoolers who are absolutely obsessed with Nirvana and always constantly talking about how Kurt Cobain's death is such a huge fucking impact on their life. Now, I'm going to be making sure to leave out anybody who's like in their 30s because clearly you were alive when Kurt Cobain was. You were around when he was around. So I'm not gonna deny if you were arguing that his death changed your life or affected you. I'm not gonna argue that because that could, be a possibility. I don't know. I don't truly know how well his death affected people, and I want to make sure that they are left out from this whole video. I want to talk about these little assholes you see in high school and fucking middle school, hell, maybe even college now, who are fucking constantly wearing these Amazon purchased concert Nirvana t-shirts. They're always wearing them, a different one every day, and they're always fucking talking about how Kurt Cobain is a tortured soul and just how there's no band compared to Nirvana and how every single song today, god damn it, every single song today is just crap. So, why these it's just, where do I fucking start? I mean, one, when they're always talking about how Kurt Cobain was a tortured soul, I don't think that. My impression of him is that he did a lot of drugs, he made bad decisions, and he got in that situation where he just took his own life. Or fucking Courtney Love killed him. But anyway, my impression with him, he's not a tortured soul, he's just a young guy who made too many mistakes and went too far, but not a tortured soul. And one thing that really gets to me is their ignorance. These kids, their ignorance. Because, for an example, there's a kid in my class. I guess he's technically autistic, so I can't really I can call him out a little bit, but I can't do too much. Somehow he's just talking to a bunch of people oh my god, Nirvana. I'm not really even fucking paying attention to what he's saying. But then when I'm just talking to him, what do you think about the Foo Fighters? And immediately he's just saying, dude, the Foo Fighters are a fucking ripoff of Nirvana. Foo Fighters fucking suck. The lead singer is just not even as good. And I'm just here thinking, do you know who the lead singer is? He does not know Dave Grohl is the lead singer of Foo Fighters, and it's kind of, and I ask him who the drummer of Nirvana is, and well, the answer he gives me is which one, which is the most fucking, I hate that because you clearly know I'm asking who's the last drummer, so I said who's the last drummer. He's like, oh, Dave Grohl, and he's the lead singer of Foo Fighters, and that kind of ruins his spirit. So I guess I kind of bullied an autistic kid. But anyway, it's just, but generally these fucking little kids always talk about how Nirvana is just the greatest band and how like they're so ignorant. They're ignorant to the fact that they only listen to Nirvana and they think every single song today is just horrible. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of what's popular is horrible, but there is still a lot of really good artists today, and most of the people from like 90s bands, Foo Fighters, Weezer, fucking I can't think of any right now for some reason, but they're still around. They're still fucking they're still doing tours. They're still making albums. And but also one thing that also kind of, grinds my gears is when people are always talking about how Kurt Cobain's songs have so much meaning to them, how they're just deep. So there are songs that do have meaning to them, but like they're kind of doing like that English teacher thing where when the poem of like, oh, the curtains are blue, and like they're just giving all these metaphors and juxtaposing all this bullshit when really the curtains are fucking blue. Kurt Cobain's songs are just meant for the sound, the music, there's really not that much meaning. I mean, Smells Like Teen Spirit, one of his ex-girlfriends just said he smells like Teen Spirit, so that's pretty much what the entire song is. It's lyrics composed with a good cover. And just a good voice. Kurt Cobain definitely does have probably one of the best voices in music industry. And I'm not dissing Kurt Cobain or people who've been to his concerts and used to fucking love him and thought he impacted the whole genre of rock. But I'm just saying, these fucking kids who are always fucking talking about Nirvana is just fucking cancerous. Well, I don't know if this is going to be good clickbait. If it is, I honestly, I really hope I can get a minimum of 500 dislikes. I really hope that we can, if you guys are just fantastic enough and you can dislike the shit out of this video, please do. And give me your opinion. I feed off your fucking opinion. I want to know what you think. I want to know that, like, I love to hear what you have to say about this. So please, 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 fucking comment and dislike. Thank you. Now go suck it.